術式順天青
Hello everyone, my name is Troy and welcome to Maximum Output Training. Welcome to Dynamic Effort Lower. And it's actually a true dynamic effort day because lower body is pretty much the only thing I can actually really push, minus barbell back squats because my shoulder. And I'll do my best to not mention it as much going forward, but it's feeling a little bit better, maybe 0.5% to 1% better every single day. And just trying to work with what I can do. So continuing with not putting as much stress on my shoulder, we are doing front pause squats for this dynamic effort wave. And we're doing sets of 2 today at 225 pounds. Pretty much this is the start of my long macro cycle of squat variations. So if you have been here for a little bit, it works from the hardest to the easiest. So in this case, it's front pause squats, and I'll be working my way up to as best as I can, low bar competition style squats. So we'll see how these go today. I started my dynamic effort wave kind of last week during the acclimation type phase. But instead of doing like 50 to 60%, I started off with 70% last week and see how this went. And then this is kind of like the true dynamic effort style of many sets for doubles. So let's get started. 225 sets of 2. All right, truth be told, I should have warmed up a little bit better. I did do the bar for about 10 reps, and then I did 135 for a couple doubles there. And then I kind of just jumped to 225. That was probably a very dumb idea. I should have just done my normal 135 for front squats anyways, and then to 185, and then maybe 225. But I'm trying not to rest as long, if that makes sense. I kind of just want to like get in, get out, because deadlifts will be quite a toll on me today if everything goes well today. So we'll see how it goes. 225 moved okay. I just think it will take me a couple more sets to kind of get acclimated to the weight. But yeah, we'll see. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just go for another set and see if that helps speed up the warm-up process. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of sets today for doubles. So 225 can obviously move a little bit better. So, and I'll try to pause a little bit harder and then fire back up. Woo! Okay, that felt pretty good. I almost choked myself out there. But for some reason, it feels like I'm holding on to a lot of water. And I didn't like go above and beyond on the weekend for eating a lot of food. I don't know, for some reason, it's just an odd week for me. Yeah, I overindulged on the weekend, but I'm like really holding on to a lot of water. It's like 2-3 pounds, which is like not a lot considering for like that regular person that like stays active, stays on their nutrition. But I don't know, my belt feels a little off, my breathing feels a little off, which makes my bracing feel off. So I don't know. That happened on the weekend, and it was only pizza, ice cream, and garlic bread. But then the next day I had lasagna and more ice cream, but it wasn't like excessive. So I don't know. My body holds on to water like nothing, and then just like slowly gets rid of it. I don't know. I should be like, because going into like the food of pizza, I was like 145, 146. And then coming out on the other side after the 2 days of kind of like overindulging, I guess you could say, I was like up 4 pounds. And then I only lost like 2 of that. It's very weird. I try not to like let it get to me. It's just annoying when other days where I've like had excessive calories within a week or a couple days, even a couple days, I'm back down to the weight I was before. So I don't know. Probably because my sleep is off. My sleep has been terrible these last couple days. Whatever. Fuck it. let's just get to the next set. Okay, that was a lot better. A lot better. The lift off, just chef's kiss. The bracing was a lot better. Really trying to brace super hard. And as usual, don't let out my air. As soon as I unrack it, go for the squat, 1, 2, rack, and then leave or exhale out. And then that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do this for a few more sets. I'm gonna rest right now and then do a few more sets, and I'll catch you for the next accessory, which is obviously gonna be deadlifts. Front squats done for doubles at 225 for a bunch of sets. Feels pretty good to get back in kind of more the swing of things. Conjugate wise and programming wise, it feels like I'm home in a way. Next up, as usual, we're doing sumo deadlifts. This time around, we're doing 355 pounds for singles, a bunch of singles. And deadlifts are actually feeling pretty good, even though I haven't maxed out with a sumo deadlift variation in quite a bit, besides at the end of the year max out. So it's only been over a month, whatever. I've been doing a lot more conventional top sets, and those are like moving. So pretty happy with how things are moving. And yeah, sumo's still feeling pretty good. I did 315 or 335 last week for singles. Those felt really, really good. Hook grip is back in the equation, just because I haven't been using hook grip because weights are too light or they're for sets anyways. So let's see how these go. First set, let's do it. Ooh, that felt pretty good. Hook grip feeling pretty good. Ooh, feeling lightheaded. Give me a second here. Woo! That was quite the rush. Moved pretty well. 355. Hell yeah. All right, I got a couple more singles. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. In terms of like nutrition wise, I'm gonna let my body stay here. I only upped it like 100 calories. So I'm at like between 25 and 2,600 calories. Because it turns out I've been eating extra lean ground beef wrong for a while. So I don't know. I'll just probably keep it the same. And then at the end of this training cycle, towards the deload, I'll probably up the calories around 200, 250 calories. Just because I wanted a little bit more energy for the acclimation and kind of like taking breaks off. And then hopefully within the next 3 weeks, my body stabilizes with the water and I'm back down to round 146 again. And then I'll add the food again, add more food, and then hopefully climb from there and hopefully get stronger and build some muscles. We'll see. And hopefully that helps with aiding in recovery as well because I have more energy in my body. So yeah, that's the plan anyways. And then eating around 2,700-ish calories. So yeah, next set. Feeling pretty good. Holy shit. That head rush. That doesn't usually happen, but I don't know. Maybe I need to be a little bit more hydrated. I do have my electrolytes in the morning. I do salt my foods. Maybe it's just like me bracing and holding my breath way too hard. I don't know. I'll fix that. 355 still moving pretty well. Pretty happy with the hook grip. It hasn't like diminished or my calluses have torn or gone away, excuse me. So really happy with how this is moving. Still got a bunch of sets. And you know what? I think for training vlog stuff, for like dynamic effort work, I'll keep it to 3 sets just because I'm trying to, even though I'm trying to like do all sets relatively the same in how they move with form and technique, I think just recording more than 3 is just like redundant and waste of time. So yeah, let's do this last set and I'll talk to you a little bit. Shit, that felt fucking off for the hook grip. I gripped it a little too weird and it pinched a bunch of skin folds, but still moved pretty well. Pretty happy with that. I really have to work on this, and I really definitely need to bump up the calories, but I'll probably suffer for a little bit with calories how they are, around 2,500, 2,600 calories, and go from there. So I'm going to do these for a few more sets, and I'm going to catch you for the next accessory. Sumo deadlifts done at 355 for singles. It actually was quite the wave of lifting. It like started off slow, and then towards the middle of my sets, it was getting really easy and moving good. And then towards the end of my sets, yeah, it started to slow down, and everything just started to like, I don't know, just everything just started to hurt. But whatever, slowly ramping up, that's okay. Now we are on to conventional stiff leg deadlifts, as always after sumo, because I actually enjoy these. And I'm doing pretty much a light weight because I'm still like, I don't want to jump back straight to the weights I've been using before. And I kind of changed the form and technique for my stiff leg deadlifts, as in I'm not going all the way to the floor. I'm just going pretty much just to the bottom of my kneecaps or just below my kneecaps, and then firing up, standing up nice and tall, hips come through. Pretty much where I start to feel the stretch, and then kind of like my glutes activate, and then I kind of just like stand up. And it's just like before my back or my low back starts to round, just in that vicinity, and I fire back up. So we're doing 205 pounds for sets of 10. I was working with 265, but with the new form and technique and kind of like not wanting to jump right into 265, I'm still trying to like work my way up in weight. So this is still like acclimating to the weights. And some people have a phase of some people define acclimating differently. Some people put it in phases like I do, or they kind of acclimate in the way of like weights throughout their training cycle or whatever. So pretty much it is a phase. I define acclimating as slowly getting up to the weights within striking distance or whatever you're using before. So this week we're starting at 205, and then hopefully next week is 225, and then the week after that, before I deload, is 245. And the 245 will be like in the striking distance of like 265, and then I can start playing around with there, and then I kind of like solidify my new form and technique for the exercise, and then hopefully I can just blow past 265. So that's how I kind of define acclimating. So let's do it. 205 sets of 10. This will probably be really easy, but we're still working with a new form and technique. Woo! That feels pretty good. Feels nice on the hamstrings. Felt it in the glutes. And yeah, gonna slowly work with that. Sets of 10 feels pretty good. And then next week, I'm definitely upping the weight because it feels pretty light. But still working with that new form and technique, getting the groove of that. And then hopefully, like I said, blow past 265, because I would love to play with between 275 and 315 for a stiff leg deadlift. So that's the goal. I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and I'll catch you for the last accessory after this. Stiff leg deadlifts done at 205 for sets of 10. Done. Felt pretty good. I will definitely have to up the weight next week to like 225, but I really just wanted to focus on the form and technique and really feel it in my hamstrings. Now we are on to the last accessory of the video, which is going to be cable crunches, kneeling cable crunches, and we're going to do it at 70 pounds for sets of 15. I've been hammering these out at 70 pounds for sets of like 20, like in the previous training blocks up to the max out and end of year max out. So we'll see how these feel, because I haven't done 70 pounds in almost a month. And yeah, sets of 15, get some abs and core in, see how it goes. 18. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, I got 20 reps there. Just because at rep 15, I didn't really feel like a burn or like I was going to fail. So I decided to push it a little bit more. 20, felt pretty good. I felt like I probably had like maybe 3 reps left in there. I'll just up the weight for next week and see how that goes. But yeah, I'm instead of doing 3 sets, I'll be doing 4 sets just to have 8 total sets of abs across the week. See how that goes. Maybe like builds up my core a little bit more, and see if that translates over to a better brace and kind of like building up strength for squat and deadlift. So yeah, that's it. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want some online coaching, there's some stuff in the description below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I've been posting reels twice a day, every single day, whether it's information, memes, funny, me lifting, or doing sequences, stitching type stuff where I kind of like add on to another person's video. I've been really enjoying those. So yeah, follow me on Instagram at maximumoutput_training, and we can go from there. So I'll catch you guys next week for another training vlog. Most likely it will be max effort lower. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, guys, and I'll catch you next week for another training vlog. Peace.